It's time to bring out the cast and creatives of the fabulous New York Pops upcoming concert honoring Stephen Sondheim's 80th birthday. Please welcome to the stage Christiane, Noll, Lazar, and Alexander Gemignani with music director Stephen Reineke. Was this your idea, Stephen, to program a Stephen Sondheim show?
Yeah, when myself and my incredible staff at the New York Pops, we were looking for what we were going to program on this, my second season with the New York Pops, and then realizing Sondheim's 80th birthday celebration, it was just a natural fit for us. And of course, a lot of people did Sondheim celebrations, and most of them were in the spring, right around the birthday.
Right.
I really decided to put it in this season because, first of all, that season in Carnegie Hall for us was already planned and booked, and it worked out really great. I actually am happy to have it here in November because we kind of got out of the mix of everybody else. We get to do the last big bash and the only one in Carnegie Hall.
Yeah, it was a dizzying array of shows this spring that honored the great living legend, and so I'm glad right along with you. It felt like a nice palate cleanser that we had for the summer, and now we're back with a really great fall, fantastic concert. I have some thoughts about the obvious Sondheim connections for you gentlemen, but for you, tell me what your heartfelt thoughts about honoring this man's 80th year at Carnegie Hall.
I always thought I was the best Sondheim singer ever back in college, because that's what every college student thinks. They're the best Sondheim singer
you too?
ever.
Okay.
Yes, there's a lot of us. I don't think you can be a musical theater singer and not just be completely infatuated with Sondheim and his music and his lyrics. It's just, it's intelligent, and just everybody has, it's a dream to be an actor and be able to work with this stuff. And these guys have been really lucky because they've actually gotten to do it with him. I think I'm the only one on the program that's never actually met the man. I'm a little sad about that, but maybe he'll come to backstage and
You're not alone, Christiane. Believe it or not, I've never met him either.
Oh, wow.
He's been a huge idol, so I'm really excited to meet the man. We've been doing emails back and forth and phone calls. That immediately was a dream come true. The first time I got an email from Stephen Sondheim, I'm reading it.
Oh,
and so we were talking about it on the walk over here. Great guy and so smart, but there's something about him that's just a little intimidating because he's one of the greatest wordsmiths ever. So just sitting down to write him an email is like a daunting task.
Did you feel like you kind of got to grow up with him, being that your dad has been involved with his work for so long?
I mean, certainly with his work.
Is he Uncle Steve?
Is not. That is actually like the most common question I'm asked, actually. No, but I certainly have a very friendly relationship with him, having done a lot of stuff. And
Mr. Steve.
Yeah, you can't say Mr. Sondheim. Uncle Mr. Sondheim, he gets mad at you. But yeah, so it's just been an honor to be able to do his stuff, and it's amazing. And the best part is that he, he's had this completely long and brilliant career, and every time he listens to his work performed, no matter how many times it's been done, he approaches it as if he's, a 21-year-old who wrote his first score. And it's a real lesson in collaboration, which I think is a lost art today. And we can really take a page out of that book as anybody in the theater business. He really is a true collaborator, and that is one of the best things about him.
Yeah. And speaking of collaboration, you two gentlemen are going to be singing together on the concert, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, stuck with each other.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair, blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful when you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, oh, the torture they teach. What's as intriguing or half as fatiguing as what's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome and heir to a throne? You are everything maidens could wish for. Do I know? The girl must be mad. You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her agony, misery. Oh, it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to
Okay, we're back with the fabulous cast of the upcoming New York Pops concert, November 19th at Carnegie Hall. Fancy! Who has performed at Carnegie Hall before? Oh yeah. Rub it in. There's so much to say about Sondheim, which is, you know, of course apparent from why we're all here today to talk about him, his great work and body of work. And so were you too kind of one of the ones that was an early Sondheim aficionado, always wanted to be in a Sondheim show, or were you, so you've done so many other things before you got to this?
Every actor wants to do a Sondheim show. This was my first Sondheim show. I fell in love with musical theater and got into this business because of a Sondheim show, because of Sweeney Todd. When I was in high school, I saw the LA video of that.
Who didn't?
Yeah, and I just said, well, I want to do that with my life. So to be able to do a Sondheim show up through the end of the summer, and now to get to do this with Steve and the Pops and these guys is just a dream come true.
Oh, that's so great. And I really have to say that along the same lines, it's wonderful that those moments that are so indelible continue, because I had one sitting watching Bernadette Peters sing Send in the Clowns. I thought to myself, I will never forget this moment the rest of my life. It was like a out-of-body experience where I never wanted it to end. I didn't want the song to ever, ever, ever end. I was weeping.
That's a good thing, because it's a long song.
Yeah. And you would know because you were singing it on the Pops concert.
Now I'm really sort of nervous that I said that I was singing.
Yeah. No pressure.
No.
Well, but isn't that the thing about all Sondheim songs? It's like, no pressure.
No.
There's just like,
There haven't been any good performances of any of this stuff.
Ever.
So we can blaze new territory.
I wouldn't worry, Christiane, because I'm actually going to come on halfway in a big clown suit. So.
Oh, good. Don't bother, they're here. Yay. Awesome. I'm so psyched to hear a big orchestra like the Pops tackle these arrangements.
Sweeney Todd is also my big intro to him, and I think it's the greatest American opera written since Porgy and Bess.
Oh,
I just don't think there's a wrong note in it. Everything about it is absolutely perfect, and it is great that we can, we're going to have a good time because we do have this large orchestra, and I went to see these guys in night music, and it was wonderful, and it's very sort of chamber-esque in the music, but I missed, for me, that's such a gorgeous and brilliantly conceived score with everything being in threes or some variation of, and to have the full sweep of a full symphony orchestra, an 80-piece orchestra in Carnegie Hall it's a joy, I think, for the singers also, because to get, they're also used to having small pit orchestras, and to get out and do symphonic concerts with a full orchestra. I know that all these times when I work with these people, they're like, oh, it's just a whole breath of fresh air to have this behind you. It's
Christiane, you had that gorgeous big orchestra in Ragtime, or last season, and so this has got to be even more deluxe.
Well, that big symphony concerts has kind of become my day job, thankfully, and I'm always...
Don't quit it.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm always grateful because you get to do some of the best music that's ever been written for Broadway or film or whatever, but with this incredibly rich tapestry of sound behind you that you do not get when you go see the show, ever, under any circumstances, even with a 27-piece orchestra like we had with Ragtime. So, yeah, and then to top it off to be in Carnegie Hall, it doesn't suck. It's not.
No, it doesn't. So you're going to do one of my favorite songs, which was actually also, I think, most associated with a concert, a big Sondheim celebration concert of days gone by. And I would love it if you would leave us with and set it up for us and all that good stuff. With Mary Mitchell,
I will leave you with a tune that like I said, I learned in college, and I'm gonna sing it again now. Once I hated this city, now it can't get me down. Slushy, humid, and gritty. What a pretty town. What thought I could be duller, more depressing, less gay. Now my favorite color is gray. A wall of rain as it turns to sleet. Lack of sun on a one-way street. I love the grime all the time, and what more do I need? My window pane has a lovely view, an inch of sky and a fly or two. I can see half a tree, and what more do I need? The dust is thick and it's galling. It simply can't be excused. In winter, even the falling snow looks used. My window pane may not give much light, but I see you, so the view is bright. If I can love you, I'll pay the dirt no heed. With your love, what more do I need? Someone shouting for quiet, someone starting a brawl. Down the block there's a riot, and I'll buy it all. Listen now, I'm ecstatic. Hold me close and be still. Hear the lovely pneumatic drill. The subway train thunders through the Bronx. A taxi horn on the corner honks. But I adore every roar. And what more do I need? I hear a crane making street repairs. A 2-ton child running wild upstairs. Steam pipes bang, sirens clang. And what more do I need? The neighbors yell in the summer. The landlord yells in the fall. So loud I can't hear the blubber pound the wall. An aeroplane roars across the bay, but I can hear you as clear as day. You said you love me above all sound and speed. With your love, what more do I need?
Cast of the Sondheim celebration. Thank you all. We'll see you next week.